Hey Virgo, this is Persephone and this is the Hermit Tarot channel. I'm a little late on the readings for the month of November, but I hope this catches you, and if it resonates, go ahead and like, share, subscribe. It means a lot to me when you guys subscribe. Soon, if I reach 1,000 subscribers, which we will, I am going to go on live and be able to do instant and on-the-spot readings for you guys. A lot of you have been sending me tips through my PayPal, and I really do appreciate it. I have opened my calendar for the month of December for personal readings, so if you guys are interested, go ahead and email me and set up a reading. Any decks that I use will be in the description box, so if you're interested, feel free. Okay, so Virgo, the message that I personally have been getting for Virgos is that Virgos have been dealing with a lot of self-doubt, or dealing with like some sort of delay. Like they feel like they're being held back, but they just don't know what it is, right? And you don't know if it's like a mental, spiritual blockage. You don't know if it's like fear or self-doubt, or if it's someone who's physically holding you back, right? But that might not be the case here. But again, I got these two mother effers that popped up really quick. That was too many cards. I have the Knight of Cups reversed. I have the Seven of Pentacles reversed and the Hangman. So to me, that lets me know either there was some sort of delay in process of you moving forward emotionally with something. I do see that you feel like you're not really seeing any progress, or you're not seeing any of the rewards that you were hoping to reap at this moment. It doesn't only necessarily have to be a financial project or career move. It's more like you just don't see it. Like you're questioning, like, where am I? What am I doing? What is my purpose? Why am I here? Am I doing that well? If I was doing that well, how come I don't have all these things? How come I don't have, you know, property? How come I'm not married? How come I don't have all this money? How come I don't have the titles? How come, you know, like you're questioning yourself. But Virgo, what I really want you to understand, I have the Hangman here. It lets me know that you need to have a different perspective on things. It also lets me know that you need to stop being a martyr and stop sacrificing so much for other people and finally put yourself forward. But Virgo, that's like the #1 reading that Virgos always get. Like, stop putting so many people in front of you, because in order for you to really take care of people, Virgo, you have to take care of yourself. You have to be at maximum capacity yourself in order for you to do well, and then you can go ahead and help others. Right, Virgo? Another thing is that a lot of us feel down and out. A lot of us have questions, but you know, I'm truly understanding now that this is not a race. This is your own path. This is your own journey, and that you're finally going to see exactly what is it that you should be doing. And Virgo, sometimes it takes a lot for us to figure out what we want to do. It takes a lot for us to figure out what is it that we would like to do. I see the Five of Swords is reversed. That lets me know that you're no longer fighting, you're no longer angry, but then Virgo, I feel like you're losing your momentum. And I don't want you to lose your momentum, Virgo. I want you to know that you're a person of many talents, right? The Magician automatically came up. It came out reversed, which means a waste of talent. The Chariot is fast. The Chariot also lets me know Cancer. So it could also indicate that maybe during Cancer season, finally you're going to be blossoming into something. Finally being able to showcase and display all the talents that you wish to display. Virgo, I also want you to know that these cards wanted to pop up. I'm not going to take them, but I just want to show you how beautiful they are. I have the Temperance card, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Lovers, and the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands talks about success. The Lovers cards, I don't need to explain. The Knight of Swords is usually a very fast pace, a very fast communication, and harsh. Sometimes it's more direct communication. Ace of Swords is the opportunity for the communication. Temperance is the balance and usually indicates gossip. Virgo, I do want you to know that I don't want you to think that you're a waste of talent, but I do want you to know that if you continue to waste time, you will be a waste of time. You will be wasting your talent. I read something so beautiful the other day that I really think that this is like a big indicator for you, Virgos. Virgos, a lot of us like to procrastinate. But if we really understood what procrastination meant, it's a level of disrespect. And even if for those that don't believe in God and are atheists, or you know, believe in other sort of higher beings or spirituality, procrastinating is not necessarily just you delaying a process, but it's also you being egotistical and arrogant to think that you're going to have another day to actually work on the things that you love, right? And that makes you think there are many people out there that weren't even given another hour. There's so many people, unfortunately, who are dealing with this pandemic and have been really struggling, right? And Virgo, have you been struggling? I mean, I know emotionally you have felt that there were so many opportunities that were missed, but I want you to know, Virgo, that nothing that you missed was for you, right? What I want you to know, the Magician came up again, the Magician, the High Priestess, and the Strength. Virgo, what I really want you to understand is that, Virgo, I'm not saying or dismissing that your struggle is real, because emotional, mental struggle can be very detrimental, right? But Virgo, I want you to really take a moment of gratitude and really see where you are at. I want you to see that you have the potential to do a lot of things that other people don't have the potential to do. And I don't want you to waste time procrastinating or self-doubting yourself, right? Because I'm going to keep it, I have to be honest here. I see a lot of people who are very successful that don't even have talent. I really see that. I want you to know that it's going to be time for you to either walk away from things that you know are not serving you, or no longer showing you any sort of profit or progression. I want you to stop crying over things that no longer or have proven to you that are not worth it, right? And that means relationships, friendships, that means career choices, that means things that maybe you invested so much time in. It's like, okay, you invested the time, and at the time you thought that this was going to be the right path, but now it's not. And it's okay, because that's what is beautiful about Virgos. Virgos are so multi-talented that even if one thing doesn't work out, they're able to learn a new trade. They're able to learn a new talent. They're able to pick up a new skill so quick. And Virgo, I do want you to know that yes, there are going to be a lot of opportunities that come in front of you, and there were a lot of opportunities behind you, but I want you to really think of what actually is going to be something that works out for you, that makes you happy, Virgo, because that's another thing I feel like a lot of Virgos struggle with. A lot of Virgos tend to be really good at things, but are you really happy? Are you really happy doing that job? Are you really happy creating those kind of things? Are you really happy involving yourself with those kind of people, right? Because right now I think a lot of us, not necessarily just Virgos, but a lot of us are taking the step back and saying, wait a minute, am I willing to invest 10, 15, 20, 30 years into a job, into a relationship, into a location, into a lifestyle that really doesn't make me happy, but I do it because it's all I know. I do it because I'm comfortable. I do it because this is what I've been taught, right? And we don't have the strength. We don't have the clue. We don't even have the mental capacity or the confidence to move forward and say, wait a minute, maybe there is something different for me out there. And it might suck in the beginning, but definitely I might need to do something different in order for me to get a different outcome, right? So Virgo, I really want you to take the opportunity to think about it. I have the Four of Wands here, which indicates to me that there is going to be some sort of celebration, a sort of union. Also lets me know that family is going to come close together again. You guys are going to reunite, and you're going to have the support of people around you. You always do, Virgo, even though I personally think that Virgos tend to be very good at being a lone wolf, being alone, being isolated. Virgos thrive in that. So when people threaten Virgos, like, I'm gonna leave you, or you're not gonna have any friends, or you're not gonna have a boyfriend, you're not gonna have a wife, like, Virgo doesn't give a shit about that. You can't threaten a Virgo with isolation and loneliness, because those motherfuckers love it. Like, okay, you want to bounce? Leave, because I love me. I love my home. My home is my peace, my company. Everything is just great, right? But Virgo, I want you to not take the time to only isolate yourself. I really want you to be proactive around this time. I want you to move forward, and I want you to have the confidence in knowing that what you have to say is really important, and it's going to be well received and respected. And it might not be something viral. It might not be picked up, you know, and you might not have a whole cult behind you, but the people that are interested and willing and open to supporting you and learning are going to be the right people who follow you, because you don't want a whole bunch of people following you that are iffy and, you know, a one-time-ish kind of fickle kind of group. You want people who are going to be there when you're down and out. You want solid people, right? Because I know Virgos really respect people who are solid and stand behind what they really support and say. So Virgo, I want you to, you know, take a moment, be confident. You are going to come out of this. I want you to stop second guessing so much. You have the Temperance card here for the love. That tells me that you need to have a balance. You have to have a balance of either daydreaming and wishing, trying to manifest, versus being proactive and going forward and being aggressive. And Virgo, I know that maybe some Virgos don't necessarily like to be aggressive, but Virgos are not scared to be aggressive, okay? And right now, this is the moment for you to get aggressive and get going, okay, Virgo? So I really hope that this was a very helpful message for you. Virgo, if this resonates, go ahead and like, share, comment. If you want to tip me, go ahead. I leave my PayPal link in the description below. I am open for personal readings, and any of the decks that you see here will be in the description box. Virgo, have a very happy and safe, productive month of November.